Have you ever noticed how quickly your peace of mind can shift when life suddenly becomes turbulent? One moment everything feels stable, and the next it's as if waves of pressure, disappointment, and uncertainty begin to rise all at once. Maybe you've tried to stay strong, to hold on to your joy, but it keeps slipping away no matter how tightly you cling to it. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. The real question is this: can you truly maintain your joy when everything around you feels unstable? Today we're going deeper into that truth, because while the storm may be real, so is the strength available to you. By the end of this, you'll see that your joy was never meant to depend on circumstances. Joy is often mistaken as a temporary feeling, something that comes and goes depending on how smooth life is. But genuine joy runs far deeper than that. It's not based on perfect situations or easy seasons. It's a steady, unshaken force that flows from being grounded in something greater than what you see. While happiness reacts to what's happening externally, joy is built on what you believe internally. It carries you when things feel confusing. It strengthens you when you feel drained. It reminds you that even in the middle of chaos, there is still meaning, there is still hope, and there is still a reason to keep moving forward. Storms have a way of revealing what you're truly anchored to. When pressure increases, it exposes whether your foundation is built on temporary things or something lasting. And that's exactly why your joy becomes a target. Because when your joy is strong, your faith stands firm. When your joy remains intact, fear loses its hold on you. The enemy understands this, which is why the battle for your joy often begins in your thoughts. It's not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's subtle. Negative thinking, comparison, irritation, or quiet discouragement that slowly eats away at your peace. Left unchecked, those small moments can grow into something heavier that drains your strength. Think about how easily distractions can pull your attention away from what truly matters. The constant noise of life, the pressure to keep up, the fear of falling short. These things don't just affect your thoughts, they affect your spirit. Before you know it, the storm outside begins creating unrest within. But here's the truth you need to remember. Storms don't have the authority to take your joy unless you allow them to. Your joy was never meant to be controlled by your surroundings. It was designed to come from your connection to God, a source that remains steady no matter what changes around you. There's something powerful about realizing that joy is not passive. It's a choice. It's a daily decision to trust, even when you don't fully understand what's happening. It's choosing to believe that there is still something good ahead, even when the present moment feels heavy. And that choice doesn't mean you ignore pain or pretend everything is okay. It means you refuse to let the storm determine your outcome. You acknowledge the struggle, but you don't surrender your hope to it. Think about moments in your life when everything seemed uncertain, yet somehow you made it through. Not because it was easy, but because something within you refused to quit. That something is the same place where joy lives. It's resilient. It doesn't break easily. It holds on even when everything else feels like it's falling apart. And when you learn how to protect that space within you, you begin to walk through storms differently. You're no longer just getting by, you're standing strong. One of the most important steps in protecting your joy is learning how to guard your thoughts. What you allow into your mind will eventually shape your perspective. If you constantly focus on fear, doubt, and negativity, it becomes harder to see hope. But when you intentionally fill your mind with truth, encouragement, and faith, your outlook begins to shift. It doesn't happen instantly, but over time, that discipline builds strength. It creates a foundation that isn't easily shaken by external pressure. Gratitude is another powerful key that often gets overlooked. It may seem simple, but it's transformative. When you choose to focus on what you have instead of what you lack, something begins to change. Your perspective expands, your heart softens. You begin to notice that even in difficult seasons, there are still reasons to be thankful. Gratitude doesn't deny the storm. It reminds you that the storm is not the entire story. It helps balance your emotions and keeps you grounded when everything else feels uncertain. The people you surround yourself with also play a major role in your ability to maintain joy. Energy spreads quickly. If you're constantly around negativity, it becomes harder to stay uplifted. But when you connect with people who encourage you, who remind you of truth when you forget it, your spirit is strengthened. You weren't meant to walk through life alone. Support, community, and encouragement are part of how you stay anchored during tough times. Perspective matters more than we often realize. Storms have a way of making everything feel permanent, like the struggle or pressure will never end. But seasons change. What feels overwhelming now will not last forever. Holding on to that truth gives you the strength to endure. It reminds you that what you're facing is temporary, even if it feels intense in the moment. And more importantly, it reminds you that growth is taking place, even when you can't see it right away. There's also something powerful about choosing to give joy away, even when you're still trying to hold on to it yourself. Encouraging someone else, showing kindness, offering support. These actions have a way of multiplying joy. It shifts your focus outward and creates a ripple effect that touches more than just your own life. When joy flows through you, it doesn't decrease, it grows. And often, in lifting others, you find your own strength being renewed. You don't have to wait for the storm to pass before experiencing joy. That's one of the biggest misunderstandings. Joy is not something that arrives after everything is fixed. It's something you can carry with you right in the middle of the process. It's a quiet confidence that no matter what happens, you are not alone. That there is purpose unfolding, even in the struggle. That there is still light, even when everything feels dark. So if you've been feeling like your joy is fading, let this be your reminder. You still have authority over what you choose to hold on to. The storm may try to shake you, but it doesn't get to define you. You can stand firm. You can protect your peace. You can choose joy, even now. Not because everything is perfect, but because your foundation is stronger than the storm. When the winds rise again, and they will, don't panic. Don't assume you're losing ground. Instead, remind yourself of what you know to be true. That your strength doesn't come from your circumstances. That your hope is not fragile. That your joy is not temporary. It is rooted, steady, and still yours to hold on to. Even in the middle of overwhelming pressure, there is a quiet strength available to you that doesn't depend on how things look on the outside. It's found in choosing to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with what is true rather than what is temporary. When everything feels urgent and chaotic, that stillness becomes your refuge. It reminds you that you are not defined by the storm, but by the one who holds you steady through it. In that place, your joy is not forced, it is restored. Sometimes the greatest act of strength is simply refusing to give up your perspective. You may not be able to control every situation, but you can decide how you respond to it. You can choose to speak hope instead of fear, to hold on to faith instead of giving in to doubt. These small intentional choices build resilience over time. They shape your inner world in a way that no external storm can easily break. And little by little, you begin to realize that your joy is not as fragile as you once thought. So keep moving forward, even if it's one small step at a time. Keep believing, even when the outcome is unclear. And most importantly, keep protecting what has been placed within you. Your joy is not random. It is a gift, a source of strength, and a reflection of something eternal. Don't let temporary struggles convince you to release something so valuable. The storm may test you, but it cannot take what you refuse to surrender. So whatever you're facing today, don't allow it to take what was meant to sustain you. Stand your ground. Guard your heart. Stay anchored in truth, because the storm may be loud, but it will not last forever. and your joy is stronger than you think. God bless you.